was busy on a call trying to assist a client that had called in that had issues looking into our webinar. Guys, can you hear me? Please indicate. There's Andre, there's Arun, there's Cedric, Madume, Renir, how's it? And Tim Mukasa. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Please let me know, did anyone do any assignment maybe yesterday that we need to go have a look at, or is there any specific share before we look at the shares that we sent out today? Today we sent out SDL, and the other one that we sent out is what's the other one? The other one is Mediclinic, May. Good afternoon, Andre. The other one that we sent out is May. Okay, guys, I'll be with you now. Okay. Remove that. Okay. Today I was looking at the indices, global indices. I looked at the S&P 500. I looked at the top 40. Currently, the top 40 is down 1%. It's down about 800 points. It doesn't look like we'll have a good day today, but the US market is back on today. They're back from holiday. Hope that we're going to see a little bit of a pickup in that market. But I mean, currently it doesn't look like we are making any money. So I'm not really happy about the picture that I'm seeing currently in this particular market. Really happy about what I'm seeing here. First, let's look at the stock that we sent out. We sent out Mediclinic. Let's have a look at it and see how Mediclinic is looking. If you guys have questions, please stop me and ask. Is there anyone new to our webinar session today? Anyone? Cedric Chilwane, I'm new to SMC and this is my first time in the webinar. Okay, Cedric, it's fine. It's okay. Okay, fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, let's first have a look at the structure of Mediclinic, the stock that we sent out this morning. Cedric, Don't be too hard on yourself, my brother. I just want to go through the stuff that we sent out, or the trade ideas that we sent out this morning. I will go through Mediclinic. After Mediclinic, I'll check out. After Mediclinic, I'm going to check out SGL or Sibanye. Okay, according to the strategy that we use here, Mediclinic has been under a lot of pressure since mid 2016. It's been dropping, and this year nothing has changed really, because I mean, if you check in Jan, we were down 6.7%, and month to date we are down 3.7%. We are trading below our moving average here. If you can check our moving average, we are below the moving average. See our moving average here? We are below that. So that shows that there is still this persistence in in this market lower, or the price Mediclinic lower, but it looks like we are at the bottom of this falling market. We are about to put out a bottom there, and we're about to take off. This is how the monthly looks. The monthly is saying no, we shouldn't go in and buy the market, but now we want to try and analyze the price action using the time frame. That's what I want us to try and do there. This is the daily time frame here. Daily time frame, we'll draw the horizontal support line at the bottom here. This horizontal support line is around 93.89 or 94. That's where it is. And okay, here, please mark these levels, guys. They are very important. I need you to mark them so that we make sure that going forward we know where we are heading. I'm going to try and make this bigger. This area here, I mean, that's where our resistance is. This is where the market turned on the 19th of December 2017. The market turned at this point and started moving higher. And on the 6th of Feb, we went below that area. We came down to the support that we have here at the bottom. That was created around the 22nd of November. And we are trading between these two levels now. These are the two levels we are trading between. We are trading between 96.52 and 93.89 or 94, if you want to call it 94. We can just call it 94 because 93.89 is very close to 94. Even if you were to lose, if you're not trading too many shares, it wouldn't really make much of a difference. So well, I mean, we are trading between these 2 points. We are trading between 96.50 and 93.89 or 94. It's very important that you keep an eye out for 96.50. If you are already long Mediclinic, I mean, at the level where we are now, we need to see a follow through. We need to see a bar that is going to come and be higher than the current bar. So today, if we don't close above 96.50, you must be a little bit worried if we don't close above 96.50. So if we don't close above 96.50 today, tomorrow morning or during the trading session tomorrow, we should see at least a follow-up bar moving higher. If that doesn't happen, if we close the day tomorrow below 96.50, we may go back down maybe to 94. We may go back down maybe to 94, 93.50, those levels. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but I mean, let's just watch this and see what happens. So if you're already in this one, make sure that you look out for that level of 96.50. That's where our immediate resistance is on Mediclinic. But I mean, if we do take that area out, that area of 96.50, there's a good chance that we will move higher. I mean, already it's looking positive. We're up like 1.79%, but we haven't taken out that 96.52. Because I mean, another thing that you need to bear in mind is the fact that on the monthly time frame, the monthly is saying no, we're not supposed to be buying. So we need to make sure that we need to make sure that we exercise some caution there around that area. But if we get a follow through, then definitely we're going to move higher. Is there anyone who has a problem or has a question with regards to the stock that I've just touched on right now, Mediclinic? If there is anyone who has a problem, guys, please let me know so that we can quickly go through whatever issue that you may have with it. Did anyone take it amongst you guys who are in attendance today? Did anyone take a Mediclinic? Okay. Arun, you don't take it because you were busy, right? Is it because you were busy or you like it? Bwani, what do you mean there? Did you get a partial feel? Oh, okay. You just don't like stock. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean, Arun. I understand what you mean. Okay, yeah, I understand what you're talking about there, Andre. Because I mean, the monthly doesn't look good. It pays to be a patient and a disciplined investor or trader. It pays, you know. Oh, Bwani, I think maybe you went in a bit too late. I think you went in a bit too late, and the price had taken off already. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Arun, and you make perfect sense there. That there are, well, I mean, there are a lot of issues with Mediclinic. But I mean, they could be turning the corner. Who knows? Well, I mean, it looks like maybe things that are starting to shape up here. But I mean, we'll just keep an eye on it and see how it plays out over the next couple of weeks. But I mean, I think maybe very soon it's going to be picking up and moving higher. Who knows? Okay, Tim, you're saying you didn't take it because after doing analysis over 6 months, it didn't look convincing. I understand what you're talking about. You make perfect sense. But I mean, if you look at the structure on the daily chart, see here on the 19th. 19th was yesterday, I think. What's the date today? 20th. Okay. Yesterday was the 19th. It closed above our moving average on the daily time frame, and today we have a bit of a follow through. But I mean, the challenge that we have is that 96.52. So that's one of the reasons why we thought that maybe there's going to be a little bit of an uptick. Let's check maybe the weekly quickly how it's doing. The weekly, we had this big push here last week, and if this week is good, we close around 96.50, 96.52 by the end of the week. I think, yeah, there's a good chance that we're going to move higher on this one, but we'll see. But I think there is some positive momentum building up here. We're not saying that it's now turning and going up forever, but I think there's going to be a little bit of an uptick where we can benefit on that upside. Now let's quickly go have a look at SGL. Okay, guys, please tell me what's your take on this one. This is AGL. I need you guys to participate and tell me what you think is likely to happen on this one based on the setup that we have here. Please hold for me. I just want to draw some horizontal line here first before you do any analysis. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys, this is the monthly. Okay, Arun, we are definitely going to have a look at Vodacom. Okay, let's just have a look at this one because we sent it out this morning. Immediately after this one, we're going to go check Vodacom. Okay, let's now look at the monthly time frame on this one. This is the monthly time frame that we have. We are trading below our moving average. Gold stocks have been under a lot of pressure since the beginning of, well, I would say 2017. They are still under a lot of pressure. They're still under a lot of pressure. So let's first check end of December. End of December on SGL we were down 15.7%. End of January we were down 13.4 or 13.37. And this month 2.6%. Month to date we are down 2.6%. We are below our moving average there on the monthly. Okay, now let's go to our daily time frame. Looks very interesting. Okay, you see 1413 is our resistance here. 1413 is our resistance. That's where we are likely to meet some massive selling pressure in this market or in this particular stock around 1413. Although we've broken we broke above our moving average here on the 13th, moving up towards that 1413 resistance area that I've just mentioned on the 19th. It looks like, I mean, there is a chance of Sibanye Gold a drop here, because I mean our monthly is saying down. Well, I mean weekly was positive. We had a positive weekly close last week. But now around 14, there is a good chance that we could see the stock going, moving lower towards maybe could even get to like $12. But I mean the level to be on a lookout for is that 1413. If we get any close above 1413, the next level that we're going to go towards is 1513. The next level is going to be around 1513. So it's very important. Okay, Buwani, why have you skipped the weekly time frame? Buwani, I've just touched on the weekly time frame. I said last week we had a positive weekly close. I'm still gonna go back to it. If you've noticed over the past couple of sessions, every time when I look at a chart, I start with the monthly. From the monthly, I go to the daily to try and time my entry. I look at the weekly to confirm what the weekly is saying. So we are still going to go back and have a look at the weekly. So it helps to how the weekly performed also. But the main thing that I was just highlighting here on the daily is that we have 1413 as our resistance, and currently the price is down 2.31 cent. Okay, let's quickly go to the weekly just to check how it looks. But last week we had a positive week. We're up 11.84%. This is a positive move. This is a positive move, but this area here, this area of 1413 is very important. You can check this maybe using your daily chart, the 1413 or the 1414 level, and you can also have a look at it on a weekly time frame. If by the end of the week we close beyond or above 1413, the next area of resistance is going to be 1513. Nothing has changed really. It's still the same as it's still the same as the daily. The next level is 1513, around 1513 maybe. If we do take out 1513, then this is going back up to 19 bucks, 19-20 bucks. So you must be very careful. Look for 1413. Mark 1413. Every time you look at it, check what it does when it gets to 1413. Okay, guys, I'm done with SGL. Do you guys still have any more questions? Buani, a question, brother? Do you have any? Otherwise, I will move on to Arun's stock, Vodacom. Okay, no questions. Okay, let's go have a look at Vodacom. Ahmad, I see you joining us for the first time. I understand that whatever that we are saying right now may not make sense to you because you're joining us. Am I right? Could you please help me with your name's pronunciation? I do not understand. I don't understand how to pronounce your name here. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Phone? Ahmad? Okay, let's go back here. Let's do the monthly first. Okay. Ahmad, can you hear me there? Okay. 168 here is our resistance, and currently we've just had the market turning here around 163. Let me remove this one, and our main support around 144, 145. 144, 145, our main support. End of January, we closed above our moving average, and currently the price is resting on that moving average around 161.97. We haven't broken anywhere below that. If you look at it like currently, it looks like there's no one winning the battle there between the buyers and the sellers of this market, the bulls and the bears, because check where the price is. It's right in the middle of is right in the middle of your candle here. In fact, it's got one long tail either side. So this is a massive indecision right now. But you must bear in mind we are still in at the middle of the month. We are intra-month. We haven't finished the month yet. We still have a week or so to go before we can make a final call and say no one is really winning the battle here. So we are below 163.76. Let's go check our daily, how it looks. Okay, our daily time frame yesterday we closed below 163.76, which is, it was our support and now it's our resistance, and today we try to go up there to that horizontal line around 163.76, and the price got smashed down. Well, I mean, it got pushed lower there. Well, I mean, we are down like 1 basis point, which is well, I mean, almost nothing. We are down 1 basis point for the day, and from here, because I mean, yesterday we had a negative close below our moving average. I think there's going to be a bit of selling pressure maybe over the next couple of days. I think there's going to be a bit of selling pressure, because I mean, look at this one. Look at this one. We draw this. Well, I mean, these support and resistance lines using the monthly chart, and look what the price did when it got to 168 on the 16th. It got to 168 on the 16th. It left this big bearish reversal, sort of like pin bar here, and in fact it was the second one. We had the first one here, and here we have the second one. And what the price did the following day, it came off. That was yesterday. It came off and we closed below the moving average. Now let's check if we can spot any support area nearby here, or areas where we may get some hurdles. Okay. 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 Right now we are trading between 163.76. We are trading between 163.76, this highlighted area here, 163.76 and 161.34, and 161.34. So today we want to see how this market is going to close. If we close above 163.76, that would mean that the market is now starting to change direction, or it is invalidating this negative close that we had yesterday that was below the moving average. If that happens, it means that it is invalidating the negative close we had yesterday. But if we close below yesterday's close was 162.07. If we close below 162.07, and obviously we are going to be below 163.76, which is our main resistance. So the two key levels that we're looking at 163.76 on Vodacom, and level we're looking at is 162.07, and below that there is 161.50. Which is acting as our minor support there. I don't really think that 161.34 is very important on this particular share. I think if this market sells off maybe later when the US guys come in, I think we're going to take out 161.34 unless if they decide to change the direction of the market. But currently it looks like the US market is under a little bit of pressure, so that makes me believe that there's a bit of a sell-off across in the market, including Vodacom is going to be under a little bit of pressure also. So I expect Vodacom maybe to settle around 158, 159. I expect it to go there around 158, 159, that's where we're going to see maybe buyers coming in and buying some Vodacoms there. But I mean, we cannot rule out the fact that it may still come down to 155 before moving back up. We may have a small dip maybe towards 155 before moving back up. I still think that is still going up. I'm happy with it. The only problem is that right now we're just having a little bit of a breather, and it looks like we're going to be trading in consolidation around this area, because you see we went up here. This was on beginning of Feb. We came back down here. We've been to this point again, like recently, 168, and now it looks like we're coming back down here. So it looks like we are trading in a horizontal scale here. We are moving sideways. We are in consolidation before moving higher. This is actually a positive sign. It makes sense maybe to wait for this, maybe to get closer to its support levels, or to wait for the signal or the positive price action signal around its support areas. Like if you get to 159, if you get a positive a reversal signal there, like a pin bar, or a reversal, a bullish reversal pin bar, or you get an engulfing candle there, you go in, and yeah, you can make easy money there, or wait for the price to come down to 155. If around 155 you get something like this, which is a bullish pin bar, you can just go in and start buying the market. But I'm not scared. The stock, I think, is still gonna move higher. Arun, are you happy with that? What were you looking at? What are your levels? Was this never sent out as a buy? Was this never sent out as a buy, as a buy idea a couple of days ago? I cannot remember exactly which levels you guys were supposed to buy, but I remember that we once sent this out as a buy. I just don't know the levels, so I don't know. But I mean, around 159, you can go in and maybe take a blind entry there, around 159, 160. But it may still come down to 155 before moving higher. So your stop loss should be okay. Let's check. Your stop loss, I think, should be around 153, 153. 150, maybe 152.90 if you want to get involved on this one. 153, 152.90, that's where you should have your stop. Otherwise, if you put your stop maybe in way around 155, 154, you are definitely going to be stopped out on this one. I think you are going to be stopped out, so it makes sense maybe to put your stop loss a little bit lower. I don't know, guys. Does anyone have any question with what we've just covered right now on Vodacom? I just want to go back and check this trade idea. Okay. Okay, it was sent out on the 8th. Okay, TP was 176. Yeah, TP. Stop loss 153.62. Yeah, guys, I see 153.62 as our stop. I think 153.62. I think it's in the way. I would put it maybe around 152.90 or 153. Because I mean, if we do get like an aggressive seller, or someone who's hunting for those stops, they can take us out and push the price low up and then push the price higher at a later stage. Okay, you're saying, is it possible to set an alert when the stock reaches a particular point, when the stock reaches maybe 158? Well, I mean, I've tried that a couple of times on the ProTrader platform. I wasn't really too happy. I wasn't really too happy because I mean the alerts they just pop up on your screen. You don't get an SMS or anything like that. It would be nice maybe to get an SMS because an SMS is better, or an email. If it sends you an email, so it maybe when you go into your inbox, you can find that I did not get any of those. So after that, I stopped using it. So I think, yeah, I just don't do that. Sorry, Tim, but I mean, it's a very good question, and it's a very good tool to have. Wani, what happened to the gap that occurred the other day? What other day, Wani? Which day are you talking about? There's no gap here. Are you talking about this? Which gap are you referring to there, Buani? 1901. Huh? Oh, 19th of Jan 2018. Okay, that's fine. 19. Buani, my charts are not showing any gaps here. I'm sorry. Which platform are you using? No, I'm using a downloadable version of ProTrader, Buani, and I do not have that gap. I'm sorry. I'm using a downloadable version, not the web trader. The downloadable version does not have that. On the 19th of December, we had a nice bar, and the following day we had another bar here, bearish pin bar, and the market moved higher after that. Well, I mean, the downloadable version is, I mean, seems to be reliable to me. I haven't had any issues. The problem with you is that you're using an Apple product. So if you're using an Apple product, I think you're going to have a problem maybe having the downloadable version. If you've done enough research, maybe in trying to find, because I mean, but the guys here in the office, we use the same product here in the office. They have the problem. The frontline guys, they use they use Apple products, so they also have a problem. So yeah, I think maybe at some point you need to change maybe your your laptop just with ProTrader. That's if you can afford to do that. Otherwise, maybe we just need to stick with the web trader for now. But I mean, I don't trust the web trader that much. I don't use it. Just use the downloadable version. Okay, Andre, you say you would like us to have a look at LHC, okay? LHC. Okay. Okay. This is not important, guys, but I just want to see where the market did when it got here. It didn't quite get there. Okay. Overhead resistance. We have some overhead resistance there. This one is for this point specifically. Oh, life health. We had a nice close above our moving average here, end of December. January again, we still managed to close above the moving average, but we did not surpass the previous month's close, which is December. We never went beyond December's close. We are still below December's close here, and month to date, we are up 2.89, but I mean we haven't taken out that resistance area there around 27.85, and we are still trading within 27.18 and 27.85. 27.18 is very important on life healthcare. As long as we keep above 27.85, there's a good chance that at some point is going to break out above 27.85. After 27.85, I think the price will likely go towards 31.18 or 31.50 levels there. That's where I think the price is going to go next. If you look at it, there is a lot of buying happening at the moment. The price tried to come back here in January. Buyers came in and they pushed the price higher. It closed above our moving average, and here the sellers pushed the price lower towards, what was the lowest point? The lowest point was 23.83. Buyers came in, they pushed the price up, and right now we are trading here. We still have a week or so to go. So at the end of the week, we're going to know whether the price is staying above 27.18 or is making above 27.85. If it breaks above 27.85, well, I'm going to allow the buyers to come in their numbers, push the price towards 31.80. Well, 31.18, 31.50. Let's check how the daily looks. Well, we are trading above our moving average, trading above this support area. As long as we are above this area, it's our support. We want to see if we get any follow through in the next few days or in the next few trading sessions. If we do get that, we are definitely above that area and build some base from which to climb towards what 130 or 31 or 31.50. Let's check maybe how the I'm not going to draw any lines here because you're going to end up having too many lines, but this area here 28.15, 28.63, 28.63, 28.80 is a problem. Okay, you see it went up to 29 after 29 sellers came in and they pushed the price lower. I believe that this is going to be moving higher over the next couple of days as long as we stay above 27.85. Even if we don't really keep above 27.85, even if we do come down maybe because of a market sell-off. Yeah, I mean that is happening when 27.20 is still a good support area. I think the stock is well supported. There is a good chance that it's going to move higher. Andre, I think we're going to do well on the stock. Right now, it's not showing any signs of it going back down. Let's check here. You see, last week we had a nice, we had this reversal pin bar here. Last week we had this nice close above the support area that we have here. So I expect the price maybe to move higher from here, maybe to 29.41 first, from 29.49 to 31.18, 31.50. Those are the levels I'm looking at. Plus, another thing that you need to keep an eye out for is the falling trend line. Falling trend line that you have here. You must keep an eye out for that. You see, there's a falling trend line there. So when the price gets maybe here, maybe 31.50, 32 area, I think maybe that's where maybe sellers can come back and try to push the price lower. But all in all, I think it's looking positive. I think we're going to do well. Any break above that falling trend line, I think we're going to have this price going moving much higher. Another falling trend line that we had, which I think that we may have broken, is this one here. You see this point here? This point here. If you're connecting these 2 points, 1, 2, coming down there. Let's now change it. You see, we've broken up this one. We are staying above it. The price tried to come down. Every time it tries to come down towards this falling trend line here, buyers come in and push the price up. So I think we are definitely going to do well on this one. I think we're going to move higher. Okay, guys, are there any questions with regards to the LHC stock? Does anyone still have a question? Okay. Okay, guys. Tabisa Maegiso, please tell me, can you see what I'm displaying or what I'm demonstrating on my screen here? I know that some of the guys can actually see using their Android devices. Can you see what I'm showing here on my screen? Please let me know. so that I can try maybe and focus more on Cedric Chilwane and Matume and Ahmad. Tabisa, are you there? Oh, you can't see. Oh, okay. Next time, please use your laptop next time so that you can see what I'm demonstrating on my screen here. Otherwise, you're only gonna hear my beautiful voice, and you won't be able to see what I'm showing on the screen. Well, I mean, Andre and Arun, guys, I think we are actually done for the day. There is nothing that I think that we should look at right now. This market is not looking good. We can maybe quickly have a look at the top 40, see the structure of the market. Otherwise, I just want to have a chat with Ahmad, Tim, and Cedric because they are new. Yesterday, question about Forex. Thanks for reminding me. What was the question again, Arun? Please remind me. Oh, you wanted to know how to place an order. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Arun. We'll go and do that now. Okay, how to place an order. Let's say, okay, which one would you like to look at, Arun? Which currency pair would you like us to look at? Okay, Euro USD Mini. Euro USD Mini. Like this. Okay, we'll have a look at the Euro USD Mini. Let me see if I've got one. Okay, Euro USD Mini. Okay. It looks like it's dropping, huh? Yeah, Euro USD Mini is going down. So you go to. Okay, you know about the margin analyzer. You don't want us to go to the margin analyzer, right? Arun? Do you want me to go back to the margin analyzer or you're happy with that one? Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, I mean, you can go to your. Definitely this way you go. Let me check. Currency exposure. And one. Okay. Right click on your right click on your chart. Right click anywhere and go to. I think I should get new order. Go to new. Then it's new order. You enter new order. The problem with my trading system is that it doesn't have the trading rights. It's just an administration system only. I mean, it doesn't have the trading rights. So you go there, you go to new, you go order entry, or you just double click on the order itself. You right click on it, you get the order entry window. You put in the levels that you are looking for. Like right now on the euro is trading buyers. Buyers on the euro are at 1.23387, and the sellers are at 1.23421. If that's what you want, you go in there, you put in your limit. That's just the same way as you do when you're putting a normal buy order on a stock like Discovery, like MTN, like NTC. The same way, exactly the same way. I'm sorry that I. Oh, okay, Amo. Thank you very much for attending, my brother. I'm sorry that I did not have enough time to give you I mean attention for someone who is a beginner. But I mean, please do come through tomorrow. We'll have a look at your issues. But I mean, Arun, do I make sense to you? My window doesn't have everything there that I need to have. It doesn't have. But I mean, you do it just the same way. You put in the levels like you see them on the screen. Like the bid is 1.1.23373. The offer is 1.23420. No. But I mean, if you want to place some currency trade, please let me know. You can call me and I will help you through it. It's not an issue. I'll help you through it. I'm sorry, my system is not okay, but please do call. Okay, thank you, Arun. Cedric, okay, no, perfect, it's fine. Cedric and Matume, together with Tim. Tim, have you attended the webinar before? Do you know how we do things here, or you want me to go through the strategy that we try and apply so that we can see whether the market is going up or down? Tim, is it your first time or not? Oh, you have attended before. Okay, but are you Matume? I think I've seen your name before, Matume. This is not your first time. Hello, Pretty. You joined us very late, and the other thing, you are using an Android device. If you are using an Android device, you won't be able to see what I'm showing on my screen. You won't be able to see what I'm demonstrating on my screen. Next time, please use your laptop or your desktop. Arun, thank you so much, big guy. Let me deal with the guys that have just come in who are still new, my man. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much. Oh, you're saying the last time you were using an Android device. Okay, no, that's fine. Andre, I see Andre is busy typing some message there. Okay, thanks, Hitle. See you. Okay, Andre, thank you so much. See you. Okay, it's fine. Let me deal with you, Cedric and Matume, if you guys still have a moment. Do you guys still have like maybe 5 or 10 minutes for me? I just want to go through some basics here so that you can understand how we do things. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, okay. You can spare me some 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Cedric. Okay, let me remove these drawing tools that I have here. Okay, let me see. Which stock would you like us to look at, guys? Which stock? Mention any stock. I'll go have a look at it. Any stock, currency pair, whatever. What is it that you want me to look at? We'll analyze that and I'll tell you what I think is happening there. You want us to go check out DSY. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's remove those funny horizontal lines that we have there. We have no use having them there. Let's remove this one also, the SMA. Okay, guys, the first question that you ask yourself when you first come into the market or when you look at a stock is, do I buy or do I sell? Those are the two important questions. Do you buy or sell, or you stay out of that market? It's very difficult, more especially if you're a new guy and you don't know where to start. So the best thing that I always say to the guys is that you must make sure that you simplify your trading process as much as possible. That is the best trick that you can do to win in the market. Otherwise, you will never make any money. I do not want us to use all the gimmicks that people use in the market, like technical indicators and all these other funny things. I just want us to keep it simple. That is the only way to get it right, and it will eliminate a lot of confusion. Okay, the first thing that we do, we look at the monthly time frame. I know that some of you may not have the monthly time frames on your trading platforms, but I mean, this is how you do it. Let me show you. Sorry, my phone is going off here. Okay, you go to time, click on time. You'll have different time frames on this window here. Then go to, if you don't have one capital M, one, okay, this one 1M is for 1 minute. If you put your cursor on it, it's going to show you value 1 period minute. But I mean, if you come to this one, value is 1, period is month. So what you do, you come down here. If you don't have that one capital M, you go edit. Once you're here, you'll find these boxes with plus signs in them. Click on any one of those, like I've just done now. You're looking maybe for 1 month, go there. Month, the value, leave it at 1. 1 is the default value, just leave it there and go apply. Apply. Now you have your 1 month. I guess I have about 5 1Ms now, but I was just doing that just to show you how it's done. Then the first thing you do, you go to 1M, click on it. It's going to give you the 1 month time frame. It's very important. It gives you a better view of what is happening in the market. Then the next thing that you need to do, you need to apply the simple moving average. That is the most important tool that I use in my trading, and it works all the time. Go to indicators, add indicator, go to SMA. SMA, well, I mean, the meaning is in those brackets, simple moving average. You go OK. My my period here, I always keep it on 10. I do not change 10 all the time to simplify things. Go 10, then OK. If the price is trading above your moving average on a monthly time frame, you must know that the market is trending up, it's bullish, it's going up. The moment you get a close below your moving average, you must know that the market is starting to look bad. So you must not be in that market buying. You must maybe position yourself on the sell side. If you see any selling opportunity on a shorter time frame, you go in and sell. It may not make sense what I'm saying to you right now, because I mean, you're still new to this, but I mean, this is how you should do it. If your monthly time frame is trading above this red line here, which is your moving average, it means the market is going up. The month it breaks and close. You need to break and close below your moving average. If by the end of the month you are below your moving average, you must know that it's time for you to start selling that market. Like if you check here, your close is shown here. You see this part here where I have my cursor on. This part, the highlighted part, this is where your close is. And here, just below DSY, the one that I've just highlighted now, is your simple moving average values. And this is where the value changes. That's where you need to check. So you check here, your close. Your close here, where I have my cursor on, end of December 2015, the close was 132.95, and your simple moving average was 133.84. If you that your close was lower than your moving average, so that means the market broke and closed below the moving average. So there is a negative sign. It means that you position yourself to be on the sell side in the market. It doesn't mean that you should just jump in immediately. If you are a long-term guy, you can do that. So immediately after you've picked that one up, you must go to your shorter time frame, check what your shorter time frame is saying. The day you see your daily time frame or your day chart saying that go in and sell the market, you go in and sell the market. It's as easy as that. You do not try to complicate it more than that. If your monthly is saying sell, your daily is saying sell, go in, sell that market will likely go down. I know that there are things that we haven't touched yet with you because we are new, things such as support, resistance, the structure of your charts. We haven't touched on those, but I mean, the most important thing is for you to understand whether to buy or sell the market. That is the main thing that you need to look at if you want to know which side to take in the market. Okay, this was in December. January we're negative. February we were negative again, and we moved sideways. There is a reason why we moved sideways here. I was a buyer around these levels. I was actually a buyer around 110 on DSY in 2016. There is a reason why I was buying. I was buying based on the support level that we had here. So irrespective of the fact that we're trading below the moving average, there was a compelling reason for me to go in and buy the market. The market just kept below the moving average for a few months. And finally, in 2017, that was February 2017, we had a break above the moving average again, and the market started moving higher. The momentum came in and the market moved higher, and we've stayed above this 10 simple moving average since then, and the market is just moving higher. Every time it tries to come down near the support that we have here on the moving average, buyers step in and push the market up again. So that that tells you that this 10-month simple moving average is being watched by a lot of people in the market, and it is working. So at this level where we are, the market is still a buy, but the main thing that you need to look out for are your support and resistance levels. Support and resistance levels, if you can spot those, you'll be able to time your entries and be able to go in at the right levels in the market. Guys, do I make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Does anyone want me to go back and explain? If you don't understand, don't be too hard on yourself. It's your first day. It's not going to be easy for you to understand, but after a couple of maybe sessions, you should be able to catch the strategy and be able to apply it without any issues. Do you guys understand? Do you want me maybe to go back and try and explain more? Well, I mean, I want you to explain this to me on a monthly time frame only, because I mean, I haven't shown you how it looks like on the daily, just the monthly time frame. Okay, Cedric, you think it's still early days for you, but you do get the glimpse of it. In no time, you should be fine. Okay, no, perfect, Cedric. uh, I like the fact that you are very optimistic there. Thank you so much. Matume, please go back and explain the SMA when we buy and when we sell. Okay, it's fine, Matume. Let's quickly go back there. Matume, I said the first time frame that you look at, if you want to know whether the market is going up or down, you go to your monthly time frame. When you get to your monthly time frame, you right click and you go add indicators. The indicator that you're looking to add is your simple moving average. You go OK. And once you're here, you have to change this period to 10. We have one already there, but we'll add another one. It's fine. You have 10, then you go down, say OK. Now we have 2, so I will delete 1. You don't need, because I mean, it's one and the same thing. So I said if the price is trading above your moving average, it means that the price is likely to go up. So it makes sense for you to position yourself on the buy side. Every time you see a buy opportunity on a daily chart, take it, because it means that the market is going up. Every time you see the price trading above your moving average, it means you buy. When you see this happening, the price closing below the moving average for the month, don't do anything. Wait until it crosses above. Like here, it crossed above here in 2014. Then wait for buy opportunities on a shorter time frame, and the market goes up. Again, here in 2015, we had a negative close at the end of the month, which was below our moving average. It was time for you to stay away from the market because it was going to chow you. So stay out of it. It went down, 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 went sideways here. And here in 2017, Feb 2017, we had a break above and the market started railing. It went up and the price remained above the moving average for the rest of 2017. If in 2017 you were looking for buy opportunities only, you could have made some real money in the market, because I mean there was no reason for you to sell Discovery, because Discovery had just closed above the moving average at the beginning of the year. Do I make sense, Cedric? Oh, no, 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 Matume, Cedric. Sorry, guys. Anyone, Tim, I'm not going to leave you out. Please give me your understanding also. Okay, so if the stock is trading below its moving average, you don't buy that stock. If the stock is trading below its moving average, you don't buy that stock, because it means that you are going against the trend. I mean, if there is a valid reason why you should buy the stock while it's trading below the moving average, yes, you may go ahead and buy it, but you need a little bit of experience in the market to be able to do that. If you are new and you want to make sure that you learn, you avoid frustration, do not buy shares that are trading below their moving average. Their moving average is on a monthly time frame. That way, it will avoid you. It will prevent you from being dejected. Because I mean, if you get a couple of trades wrong and you're still new in the market, you think that it doesn't work. But I mean, if you check maybe I mean, after a couple of months, after you've gained some perspective or some understanding what is going on in the market, you'd be able to make some reasonably good calls or decisions in the market. Okay, okay. When it breaks above your moving average and stays above, you buy, don't sell. Just look for buys only. Because I mean, even if you look at this, the blue lines are going up. That's my own. This is my own settings, and the red, the red candles. It was 1, 2, and the blue ones 1, 2, 3. We had only 1, 2, 1, 2, only one red. 1, 2, 3. only one red. This one is blue so far. Hopefully, we're going to close higher by the end of the month. Now, let's quickly have a look at the daily chart. It works with any company, with any commodity, anything. You can apply it on Bitcoin, Forex, everywhere. It works. It will make you money, Matume, if you are disciplined. Okay, now we are on the daily. We said the monthly is saying that we should buy discovery. Every time you see the price crossing above its moving average on discovery, you should know that it's time for you to buy. Like here, on the 14th of December, it was time for you to buy discovery. When discovery went below its moving average, it was time for you to get out. When you had this cross above here, you were supposed to buy, but I mean, there is one element that you don't know yet: resistance. There is resistance here. It's a foreign term. We'll explain that one day what it means. And when it crosses below, it crossed below here on the 29th of January. The price started sliding, and here on the 13th of Feb, it crossed above and the price started climbing, and we are still climbing. I think we are going up towards 185 on DSY. I don't know what will happen around 185, but I mean, there is a lot of resistance around there. There are so many sellers waiting with their sell orders there. When the price gets there, there's a good chance that we could see the stock coming back down again, or if we break through above that area, there's also another good chance that you're going to have many people piling in and buying this stock DSY. But I mean, the main thing that I'm trying to explain to you is that if the monthly is saying buy, every time you get a cross and close above your daily time frame, you must go in and buy that market. It means that that market is in a rising or bullish momentum. Every time you get these, you go in and buy. You get these, you go in and buy. But I mean, there's still a lot that we need to explain here, such as things such as your support, your resistance, and all of that. I just want you guys to get a little bit of understanding out of this. After that, maybe you guys can just go home and do your own analysis. After a couple of maybe examples, you're going to gain some confidence. You'll be able to tell me, Sihle, you're not making sense. Why are you saying that we should buy the stock if it's trading below or below its moving average? Because I mean, that's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. I need you guys to challenge me if I'm making mistakes, so that maybe I can try and make sure that you are on the right side of the market. We are all learning here. I make mistakes as well. I'm a human being. Okay, guys, do you have any questions? If you have any questions, maybe you can shoot. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping up very soon. Okay, Matume, I'll wait for you with your message. Thank you. No questions from you. Okay, Matume, I'm not happy with that, but it's okay. It's okay. Tim, do you have anything to say? Cedric, anything, brother? Exactly, Cedric. Exactly. Tim, you're good. Guys, thank you so much. Please do attend the webinar tomorrow so that we can go through the same stuff that we've gone through today. And if we do send out a trade idea, I want us to try and compare it against the same strategy that we look at and see how we always perform every time we go according to the same strategy I'm trying to show you here. Guys, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Tabisa, laptop please, sister. Otherwise, you won't be able to see what I'm showing here. does. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cedric. Cheers.